Coming up, we've got our very first fighter display of the exercise with the Italian Navy joining us in just a couple of minutes. We're going to be seeing a demonstration of the Italian Navy 8B Harriers and the Lockheed F-35B.
What are we looking forward to seeing? What are you about to tell us about Darwin? Bring that mic up, nice.
Good afternoon once again, Mama. We're here to celebrate Beach Black 24 with our aircraft.
And before we get into the Italian Navy, I would like to welcome from the Italian Air Force Colonel Anastasi from the Aeronautica Militare. Welcome to Pitch Black 2024.
Good afternoon. I'm Colonel Anastasi. I'm the Deputy Commander of the Italian Detachment of Aeronautica Militare based in Darwin. I'm very, very pleased to be here. Thank you very much.
Now we're going to be seeing the Italian Navy first, and then of course your aircraft will be coming through. This is the aircraft that you're commanding here on Pitch Black?
Yes, the F-35 Bravo and Alpha version, Aeronautica Militare has deployed in here, and we got also other fighter jet, like one of the most important aircraft, fighter jet, European, which is the Eurofighter. Then we deployed also the Boeing 767, which is the carrier and air-to-air refueling aircraft. And then we got the high-value asset, which is the G550 EW for electronic warfare. So a lot of assets, a lot of capabilities deployed in here in Darwin for the Pitch Black 24.
Well, the weather is absolutely stunning for a fly past today. You being a pilot yourself, you know, are you jealous that you're not in the air right now?
Absolutely, yes. It is a dream, absolutely. I would like to be here. I would like to fly over this fantastic beach. It's a great opportunity for us.
Now, of course, it's the first time that the Italian Defence Forces have joined us here at Exercise Pitch Black. You've been here for just over a week now. How are you enjoying Darwin and Australia?
I like Australia. Australia is one of the best nations in the world. The beaches and the environment is absolutely great. We are really, really happy of being here. The people are great, is great, and really we are enjoying this period in Australia for sure.
Of course, you're talking to the pilots every day, your pilots from the Italian Air Force. What are they saying about the flying here in Australia?
They like it very much. The airspace is huge. In Italy, we dream always airspace like this. The Pitch Black is a great opportunity of sharing tactics and procedures to increase our level of performance for sure.
Now, Colonel Anastasi, we'll come back to you in just a moment, because joining us right now from the Italian Navy, we've got a great demonstration coming up with some of our hovering fighter technology in the form of the Italian AV-8B Harrier and the Lockheed F-35B. And of course, the B variant just a little bit different. The AV-8B Harrier jump jet came into service back in 1985 with the United States Marine Corps. And of course, the Italian Navy took delivery in 1995, capable of both air-to-air and ground attack or maritime strike missions. Look, the aircraft is being replaced by the F-35B, itself capable of vertical takeoff and landing, and clearly much more capable based on more modern technology. And we're going to see a pretty spectacular flying display as they come in from the rear straight to the front of Crowd Centre in formation with the two F-35B Lightning II and the Harrier jump jet.
So many people down on Mendil Beach this afternoon. When those aircraft make their way back around as the noise begins, if you've got a round, red, very handy ABC fan on hand, we're going to give them a wave.
So it's always pretty spectacular seeing these aircraft come through in formation as they slightly change formation to come straight up the beach.
We'll see them going all over the place.
Give them a wave, guys.
There we go. As the two Harriers breaking left and right, the lead F-35B pulling up and exiting. What a spectacular formation from the Italian Navy here at Mendil Beach this afternoon. It is low and loud here at Mendil Beach this afternoon. So this has definitely been a crowd favourite so far. Now something pretty special here at the Mendil Beach Flying Display for Pitch Black 2024. You'll see the Harriers and the F-35Bs coming in. They're going to do a very special hover display. And of course with these aircraft you're going to see two very different levels of technology between the Harrier and the F-35. So here we go, coming up on crowd centre, the F-35B Lightning II and the Harrier. Straight into the hover. And a special bow. Right then and there, the people on the boats in the bay had just had a spectacular view with the spray coming off the water from the aircraft. The old and the new of the Italian Navy with the Harrier and the F-35B. As I bring back in Colonel Anastasi from the Aeronautica Militari, a pretty spectacular display there.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Let's see what the Air Force next. I'm sure they will be the same, at least the same.
Well, the great thing is you're going to see multiple aircraft from the Italian Air Force coming through in formation together.
Yes, we will have, as I said, the F-35 with the Bravo version, as we saw now with Navy. Also, the Air Force got the Bravo version for short and vertical landing, short takeoff and vertical landing. And then we got also the Alpha version. Then we got the Eurofighter, which is one of the best fighter jet in Europe. And then we got the G550 information with the tanker. Let's see.
And you'll have a KC-767 there as well. So that's the air-to-air refueling.
Yes, the air-to-air refueler is a force multiplier, a high-value asset. It's very important for us to refuel and, can increase the endurance of the fighter jet. This is something very important, very appreciated for the entire coalition, everywhere, spread around entire the world.
So for a display like this that the Italian Air Force will be doing here at Mendil Beach, what rehearsals would you go through for this? Or is this just standard manoeuvres?
No, it's not standards. It requests a long planning, but these guys are very, very well trained to do this kind of maneuvers and exercises. So I think it's a normal procedure for us, let's say.
And of course we do know that there are people watching right now from your home country on our stream with the Royal Australian Air Force live stream.
Yeah, absolutely. In Italy there is a very important attention on this exercise, which is one of the most important in the world. Pitch Black 24 for us means a lot, and we are really happy to be here with all our assets, very far away from the world, because we are deployed with all these assets on the other side of the world, which means a lot for us, a very important effort in terms of deployment capabilities and logistic support.
And that's the thing is, like, obviously we're seeing what's in the air today, but quite often, we've got hundreds of people on the ground that keep these aircraft flying and also prepare for displays such as what we're about to see.
Yeah, I think for these people is a great chance, a great show. This is a dream for a pilot like me. When I was a younger guy, I always dreamed to be a pilot, and now that I see all these aircraft all together, for me is really great. Is a dream for sure.
Coming from Italy, how long did it take you to bring the aircraft here? It would have been a few days?
Yeah, it took days, and is one of the most important things and the objective that we reached for this campaign, because in no more than 6 days we deployed all the aircraft here, which is something incredible that we made. From the other side of the world, bringing 16 aircraft here, making some stopover all around the world, and this is something that we have tested and request a logistic support and logistic effort very, very important, but we made that.
Well, Colonel, we are so glad that the Italian Air Force are here.
Yeah, we are glad too. Really, thank you very much for this opportunity.
Well, you'll see them coming through now. It's time for the Aeronautica Militare. Now, the Italian Air Force is participating for the very first time in exercise Pitch Black. The formation that flies over Mendil Beach today brings together all the elements of Italian aerospace power. We're talking defence, attack, mobility, intelligence and security. You'll see there the KC-767A is a twin-engine aircraft used for both air-to-air refuelling and passenger and cargo transport, so it's pretty diverse with what it can do. Followed by two 5th-gen F-35 Omni-Roll fighters. The Aeronautica Militare is the only air force in Europe to have the F-35 in both the conventional takeoff and landing version and in the B model with short takeoff and vertical landing, which can operate even from short runways. You'll see them there doing a very tight turn. The Eurofighter, on the other hand, it's a multi-role fighter that the Italian Air Force uses mainly for the defence of the airspace of Italy and NATO countries in international air policing operations. And finally, the E550 CAEW, it's a multi-sensor system with aerial surveillance, command, control and communications functions to monitor the airspace from above and create security bubbles to promptly alert the air defence in case of threat. So it's a pretty diverse range of aircraft you brought here, Colonel.
Yeah, the G550 EW is for electronic warfare, give us the air superiority, so complete air superiority in the sky to understand and increase the situational awareness of everybody. So for us it's a very high value asset, and we brought in here just to show our capabilities, which is very important with this asset, also with the fighter jets.
And it's important when we see aircraft like that coming through together. It's really showing the Italian Air Force working together in its own units, as well as the bigger picture of being able to work with international partners like we're seeing here at Pitch Black.
Yeah, that is a great opportunity to increase our tactics and techniques and procedures, and to share our information, and to increase our level of ambition, comparing and increasing the standardization with all the other assets, and increasing our capability of using our asset, even if it's very high level at this time.
Well, Colonel, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here to talk us through what we've been seeing. Welcome to Pitch Black for you and your team, and thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Colonel Anastasi from the Aeronautica Militare here at Mendil Beach. We are only moments away from